are back. It is the Winter Championship Bracket Qualifier with Puckett and Revan. Revan, I just cranked your program all the way out. There's mine. All right, good to go. But we're in the lobby. I'm listening to our teams pick our bands. Our next matchup, of course, we got Soar going up against 1Chance. Now, we've seen Soar multiple times on our pro scrims as well as in the previous winners bracket rounds, but I don't know anything about this 1Chance squad. What can you tell me about them?
I honestly don't know much about them at all. I'm looking at their names. Obviously they're up-and-coming players. They've made it this far in the tournament. But you had a chance to talk about them a little bit in the lobby, and we got their roles down for you guys. So why don't you go ahead and tell them about that?
Yeah, so let's go into the party here, guys. As we have Roids 1C, Strive Fizz. He's going to go as Fizz tonight. T-Fly and Temp is going to make up your 1Chance roster. Roids and Temp, they're going to be running the ARs. They said Temp is going to be the main anchor. Roids will take over that position when needed. Fizz and T-Fly are definitely going to be the submachine guns. Both will also take turns running the objective. So a lot like all the other teams we've seen, 2 ARs, 2 subs, might throw in a 3rd AR if needed, and these guys will take turns playing the objective.
Yeah, I believe they were doing their picks and bans right now. It's about the maps. We'll see what they're going to play. They have Raid Hardpoint up, so we'll see it played for the 3rd time tonight, which I personally don't mind. I'd like to actually see something different.
You'd like to see something different than
I don't want to see standoff. Maybe I'd like to see a Slums Hardpoint. We haven't seen that in a while.
Slums HP, lots of SMG action. I can get down for that.
I miss that.
All right, let's go ahead and plug in here and listen to our players. All right, so Krillin, where are you guys at in your veto process?
We are on the 3rd map. We have 1 map vetoed so far, waiting on 1Chance to veto their 2nd map.
Veto standoff.
Yeah. All right, Express or Raid? Soar, what would you guys like to play?
Express or Raid?
Yes.
Man, I feel like I'm obligated to pick Express due to the fact that we're already playing Raid. Raid Search or Express Hardpoint? Express Search.
Well, I don't know. We haven't played Raid Search in about a year.
I would have picked Raid Search then if I was Soar.
I want to play, man. Do Raid.
Oh, you pick.
That's not something you should be telling the other team. Hey,
You're putting it on me?
we don't practice this, man.
Shut up, man.
We're playing Raid Search. We're playing Raid.
All right, Chris. So the maps are Raid, Standoff, and Raid. Soar, do you guys want to host 2nd map?
Can I choose 2nd or 3rd map for host?
You can choose 2nd or 3rd, yes.
I will decide that after this map. I have no clue yet. Right after.
We have to pick everything before the game starts, guys.
You have to pick the host before?
Correct.
Yeah, we pick maps and host before the map starts.
You guys want to host S&D or CTF? Does it matter?
CTF. I'd rather host CTF because I'm going to put in that work on SMD. You know that.
CTF.
All right, Chris. So the hosts are 1Chance, Soar, and then 1Chance for the last map.
All right, thank you, Krillin. Guys, go ahead and get ready with your classes. If you're good to go, go ahead and start the game.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Krillin. He's been putting in work this whole championship bracket qualifier.
Absolutely.
Make sure all the teams are ready. Taking care of the vetoes for us. It's been a big help. But a bit of an update in some of our other matches. Caliber, they got knocked out. So now they're in the open bracket as well.
Everyone's
in the open bracket. And if Soar loses, this is going to be the most stacked open bracket I've ever seen. But we're about to find out. They seemed pretty confident in the pregame chat. We'll see how they start things off here on Raid Hardpoint.
All right, we're starting this thing off with 1Chance. Why? Because I've never seen them on our
I love this
stream.
play from Soar. Do you see what they did?
Mistakes
They
were made.
all jumped off the map, got themselves a better spawn inside art. That's a heads-up play.
Wow.
Awesome. They got the spawns inside art, and now they're just so much closer to Hardpoint. Unfortunately, they all got taken out, but wow, I just love that play from Soar.
Really?
I'm mind blown right now. We were talking about it earlier in some previous broadcasts how teams decided to jump off the map and try to get a better spawn,
but never seen it off the start.
Yep. Whole nother level. Love Soar right now. I'm your biggest fan.
Wow, Fluffcat on your screen is already on a 3-kill spree. Up top here, he will be able to look down and catch Fizz, who's trying to come up behind him. Big kill for him. He gets on a 5-kill streak, but does not get his score streaks. stopped about 150 points short of that Hellstorm. Solid grenades coming in here, giving him some assist points. And you see Methods is going to lock down that hill. Methods is going to be on our screen next, trying to defend himself with the Cap 40s.
Yep, does so. I'm looking at the mini-map. Soar, they have the better spawns for the next hardpoint, which will be in the kitchen. 2 players already rotated there, and you have Fluff Cat in the anchor spot. So they're setting themselves up for success here, Puckett.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Fluff Cat's position here. We've seen a lot of players. Forte did it in our first matchup, sitting behind that little head glitch. What is Fluff Cat's role, and how close does he need to be, or how far away does he need to be from the kitchen to give his team these spawns?
He just needs to be aware of if anybody crosses to that back rock connector. He can be wherever he wants back here, as long as he recognizes when people are trying to push him. There's actually one coming around all the way through the basketball courts. It's T-Fly, and I think he might get taken out here. He's definitely spotted the play from Soar. Actually, it looked like he turned on him. Embos picks up 3 in the kill feed, as Soar, they gain a 20-point lead right now.
Fluff Cat on a 4-kill spree. Embos was taken down after picking up his triple. 48-20 though in favor of Soar, and that number keeps growing up to 53 and counting. Fluff Cat, he's already starting to make his move for the garage. There's one player waiting for him there. And who is that? That's Fizz, who's going to be held up behind the Lambos. Fizz is going to get some action. Same thing with T-Fly, as everyone is going to be charging in. And, of course, T-Fly and Fizz are the SMG players for our 1Chance squad.
I love that push from Soar, you know, making sure they're going up the pool side of the map. That's where you want to be spawning. Actually, one player there, it's going to be Roids, and he's going to pick up the important kill there on Fluff. Now, the rest of his team, they're pushing over towards the gym side of the map, playing your blue car. He picks up 1, but spots 2 more. So it looks like Embos, he's going to spot himself in some action. He picks up 2, and he gets a score streak. Can he get the rest? Yes, he can. Embos going huge for Soar. He picks up all of his score streaks, which will come into play in the further hard points. Amazing job from Soar right there.
Fury kill from Embos. Wow. I'm liking what we're seeing on his screen. He is feeling it.
And
84-24, 60-second lead, and he's still got 15 seconds on this hard point.
Yeah, and we see on the mini-map, everyone else decided to rotate over towards the basketball courts, and it looks like Soar, they have one player pushing all the way around. That's going to be Lawless, and he's trying to get them to spawns right now. They want to be spawning over near Laundry so that they could try to push them through the balcony, you know, just gain some sort of map control, and height advantage is really what you want there. You could force the other team to push through the pool side of the map, and you have position at the balcony. You're going to be able to pick them off all day long with the solid AR shot. But it looks like Soar, they just took control of the hard point, picking up both kills, challenging from the top spiral stairs. And who's this player? Fluff Cat, he's about to find a lot of players.
Yeah, let's go to Fluff as
He's
you
dead.
see the sentry gun being put down by Embos. Looks like he threw that down in the corner. Does he have trophy systems to protect it? That's the big question. Nice job through the stun, picking up a kill, getting help from his sentry on any players trying to come into this ballroom. I love this positioning of his score streak.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, you're forcing 1Chance. If they want to push in the hard point, they need to look in both directions. So if they look to the left, the sentry gun's going to pick them off. If they look to the right, the sentry gun could potentially pick them off, as well as the player Embos, who was down there. But 1Chance, they took care of the sentry gun. However, it was a bit too late. Soar, they got a lot of time on that basketball hardpoint, and now they're rotating to the middle tree hardpoint. Just saw Embos get taken out, but Lawless, he's in the feed. They're up by 70 points right now.
Yeah, 130-52 is your scoreboard with 5:42 left on the clock. We're just a little bit over 4 minutes into this one, and Soar has total control. Let's go ahead and pull up our stats as we're going to take a look at these full screen. 21-13 for Embos, 15-9 for Fluff Cat. You can see their team already with more defense than we saw from the entire Icon squad on this same game type.
Embos has as many defense as he has deaths.
Wow.
That's an impressive statistic. He's playing out of his mind right now for Soar. And, you know, he has good reason to. Securing that championship bracket spot. We already saw the big name teams that are in the open bracket, so avoiding that at all costs. Embos just playing so well for his team. Almost sniped his teammate there. Methods picks up 2. As Soar, they're rolling right now. They're up by 100 points and counting.
I feel like the Soar guys are just invincible. As soon as they start taking 1 or 2 bullets in the back, a teammate has already cleaned up that opponent. Methods inside the hill working well with Lawless as they take down T-Fly. Royd's trying to answer back here for 1Chance, but 1Chance just getting stomped out by the Soar squad. Methods on a 5-kill spree, earning his score streaks, and now he's going to put them to use, calling down the Hellstorm. He's almost going to take out his teammate, and he does. Lawless, sorry about that one, buddy. If first you do not
pick up all
succeed,
4
try again.
Yeah, calling the lightning strike. He picks up 3, but Talking about what Methods just did right there. Yeah, he picked up 3 with the
He
lightning
killed
strike.
Lawless again. That's what I was pointing to. Sorry.
But Methods, we saw him. He was getting challenged by 3 players at a time when he was just maneuvering around the statue hardpoint, just using the rocks for cover, the concrete as cover. And now his sentry gun's picking up the kills. So they're dominating every fashion right now. Methods gets cleaned up as we switch to Embos.
And just got a lot of echo in the ear there, Coley. But anyway, we got Mr. Lawless trying to rotate. He was taken down. The new hill is going to be moving right now. And thank you, Coley, for fixing that. We got Embos hanging out, tossing some grenades, trying to make their way to kitchen. Who is that going statue side? Is that Lawless again, or is that Fluffcat?
It looks like it's Fluffcat, the anchor player for Soar, trying to get them the better spawns. But, you know, even if 1Chance they get all these points, it still won't matter. Soar, they just have a substantial lead right now. It's going to take a lot of teamwork and team pushes from this 1Chance squad if they want to try to come back here.
I'm telling the comeback story, man. They're only down 70 seconds. They're doing a great job. Picked up at least 30 on this hill so far. 30 seconds left as Royds is trying to defend it. He's charged by 2. Temp the last one. He's going to lose his cap 40 battle, but T-Fly is now in the hill for 1Chance. T-Fly is going to get some attacks from Money Room. He goes down, but they continue to get the spawns, and T-Fly knows exactly what to do. The captain sprinting for the new hill. Unfortunately, though, it looks like Soar is already there. Embo's taken down by a stun grenade, but T-Fly, he's still got to get by 3 more players.
Yeah, Methods putting himself in a good position right there. Right behind the blue car, was able to spot the players as they tried to push over towards the gym side of the map. 1Chance, they need to break this setup early on in this hardpoint. This is important time that both teams want to try to get here. You know, it's either Soar, they're going to be increasing their lead, or 1Chance, they're going to be closing that deficit, and 40 seconds would definitely help them out here. T-Fly, he has a Hellstorm missile, but it's not the most effective thing to use on the garage hardpoint. Really wants to save that for, you know, maybe the basketball hardpoint when they're trying to take out the anchor player. But here you go, hardpoint's contested. They're trying to get a good setup here, but Soar, they're staying alive near the double cars. They're picking up the kills, and we'll see if 1Chance, if they're able to rack up some score streaks. They're getting that extra score bonus from picking up each kill in the hardpoint.
T-Fly taking down Royds, the farthest player pushed up. There's about 15 seconds on the old garage hill, but Royds is trying to lock down this new basketball court hill, which it'll be moving to in about 7 seconds. Meanwhile, Soar just soaking up every free second, 2:03 to 1:11. And Royds will be the first one in the hill, but with about 100 seconds left on the clock, this is going to be next to impossible for 1Chance to make a comeback.
Yeah, you know, they're down by almost 100 points again. You know, they're picking up some important time, but they need to get their setup. I mean, there's just not enough time left on the clock. They need their ideal setup. They need to pick up the kills. Similar to the situation Icons was in, is on the same exact map. They need every single time, every single second inside the hardpoint. We're on board with Temp right now. He's got the dual cap 40s in a good position to put them to use. As we're going to see, he picks up one there. That was Fluffcat, and I think they just need score streaks right now. They need score streaks to keep Soar pinned back in their spawn points. We'll see if they're able to rack them up, though. Temp still using these cap 40s. I'm looking at the mini-map. No one from Soar choosing to push the hard.
I have to say I'm impressed, though, by 1Chance with 60 seconds left. It's not impossible, guys. They're trailing by a bit, but they could still mathematically make the comeback. Temp C going for his score streaks, just needs about 1 or 2 more kills to get not only his Hellstorm, but also the Lightning. T-Fly using his is going to take down his teammate as well as Methods. But unfortunately for him, Soar is the first one into this middle hill. This could be the end of the game.
Yeah, just not enough time left on the clock. I think the problem with that Hellstorm missile, it killed their teammate who was in position to rack up that time, and they needed every single second to try to take the lead. Instead, I think he should have just took it a bit slower. Don't use the boost off the start. See where everyone is and try to use the Hellstorm missile to the maximum advantage. You know, even if you just get the information of where the enemy team is located, that'll help out your player inside the hardpoint tremendously, saying, hey, you need to look in this area of the map. This is where he's located. But, you know, still a very close game. They're down by a lot early on, and they only lost by around 20 seconds overall. So a good effort by 1Chance here. We'll see what happens as we move to our second map. As Soar, they cruise in map 1.
1Chance making a second half comeback. They get in within 21, but it was all Soar early on as they had this one locked up. Took their foot off the gas pedal, kind of cruised to a victory here in game number 1. And here's your final kill cam Methods with a 2-piece, taking down those cap 40s. And let's show you the scores. 36 and 32 from Embos with 15 defense. 35 and 34 was Embos. And even was Fluffcat. So a solid game from Soar. Embos gave them that win, in my opinion. He got off to the hot start, got those score streaks, And Soar, they really never looked back after that.
Yeah, getting those early points really helped them out in terms of rotations to the next hard point. You know, Raid, it's all a map. It's a map about the rotation. So here we go. We're going to be moving into map number 2. Standoff, capture flag. One more back. More Winter Championship bracket qualifiers.
Good shit. Good.